Hello friends, we are going to talk about the no need objection. Why do we need a security guard in the complex? This video will help you to point out basic things in life where the principle of insurance is used in daily life, which is also the insurance concept. So when somebody says, I don't need life insurance, how are we going to handle this? So one of the very important example is our everyday example. If you look at any residential complex or any commercial complex, you will always find security guard. Now my very simple question is, why do you need a security guard? Why do you need to spend extra money on the salary of that guard? Because obviously, how many times have you heard that there was a robbery in any complex? Hardly anything. I don't think so. Very rarely you will find that there is a robbery, and yet you will find that every society has a guard. They want to spend that extra money. They have no hesitation in spending that extra money, budgeting for it and putting a guard. My dear friend, it's not about the guard. It's not about the money. When I say I don't, when your client says he doesn't need life insurance, is it about the money? He thinks it is about the money, but it is not. I will tell you, life insurance is about peace of mind. It has nothing to do with money. It is about peace of mind. The reason why you have a guard and the reason why you spend that extra money on the guard is because you want all the members of the society to sleep peacefully. To sleep peacefully. I remember there was this one situation where some tribal gang had entered, New Bombay, and they were really creating a havoc. And I remember that, many of the residents used to wait outside because even a guard was not able to, handle it, because they were having so much of lethal weapons that the members of the society had to take rotation in helping the guard the society. These are very exceptional cases, but in the normal everyday life we still require a guard. And the reason, my dear friends, as I said, is because of peace of mind. So I always ask my customer, Mr. Client, why do you keep a guard in the complex? And he says, of course, for our protection. Then I ask him, sir, in the last 5 years, how many times has a robbery happened in your society? And he says, no, not at all, or maybe once. So does it justify that if there is one robbery in 5 years, or mostly 99% in the most of the societies, there will be no robbery? Then why do you have to have or spend money on the guard? So my dear friends, and I tell Mr. Client, you need a guard for your society. So similarly, have you appointed a guard for your family? In the case of the family, it's not about the robbery. It's about the loss that the family can face in case of something, unfortunately, misfortune happens to the breadwinner. Then who is the guard? How will you guard your family from the vagaries of life, from the expenses, from the lifestyle that they have to maintain continuously thereafter? So, sir, this is the form, and I extend the proposal form with the pen, and I tell the customer, sir, by signing on the dotted line, I am going to appoint a guard, and this guard is going to guard your family from all the problems that could occur, and continue to help your family maintain their standard of living at any cost, even if unfortunately something happens to you. So sir, would you like to appoint this guard for your family, just like you have appointed a guard for your society? And just keep quiet. Give him the form and give him the pen. Point out the dotted line where he has to sign. And 90% of the time, the customer or the client will basically, take the pen and he will sign. It's a very interesting thing. So here what we are trying to do is, when the customer says no need, we are trying to replace him with a story which is doing, something which is doing in everyday life, to really reinforce and emphasize the very high need of life insurance in his life for the continuation of the family standard of living in the future. Nobody can buy life insurance if they don't love anybody. So if somebody doesn't love somebody, there is no question of life insurance. But if a person loves his family, then definitely, like the guard in the society, he will also appoint a guard for his family. Thank you.